Hi, guys and gals. It's your friendly neighborhood psychic and spiritual medium, Lanna K. And I am doing a forecast for each sign for the month of April. And it doesn't matter. Whatever you describe yourself as, whether it be your sun sign, your ascendant sign, or your moon sign, depending on what astrology that you follow. Just choose the one that you associate with. This is messages from Spirit, and we're using tarot and give you some wisdom to get through the month of April. We have currently went through a lot of changes, a lot of energy shifts. We've had Mercury go retrograde. We've had Uranus move from Aries into Taurus permanently for the next 7 years. And so I'm sure that you've noticed for all signs that a lot of movement has been going on, whether mainly probably uncomfortable in many cases, but we're getting through it. We're going to end up better than the way we entered it, but sometimes we all have to go through these challenging and changing times. And 2019 is all about that, and I feel, that April really starts picking up some momentum in those changes that are occurring, that we're clearing out some of that old energy with Mercury moving back into Pisces, and just clearing out all those old childhood wounds. So we've been working with these, addressing our own archetypes all this month. Okay. So let's get started, shall we? And for our future posts, please like, subscribe, and share. And after you subscribe, click that little bell so that you can hear more content and more updates from me. So please do that. Also, you can visit me at Psychic Lanna on Facebook. Also on Patreon, Psychic Lanna. You could visit me there. Rates start at $2 a month. And you can see my videos first before everyone else does. So, hi Capricorn, this is your reading forecast for the month of April. Capricorn, I know you've had one of the toughest few years, let's say. One of the toughest few years. There's a lot going on in the house of Capricorn, with Pluto and Saturn and all of this heavy energy. And you can see what's going on with Capricorn through the lens of politics, since you rule politics. And so it's a madhouse in your life. And I want to hear from Spirit what Spirit has to tell you. All right? Although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. So you're going through a lot of stuff in your life right now, and like, what the heck are people just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? I mean, what is going on? What is going on with myself? What is going on with life? I'm a Capricorn rising, so I get it. And I really, really don't know what's going on from time to time. Isis, the goddess of magic. Isis. All right. Sexual energy is sacred. My pleasure is a prayer that brings me back to life. Isis. And, Capricorn is one of the most sensual signs in the zodiac, in my opinion. Because they are so connected with what it means to be a human being. And and you have to go through Capricorn in order to reach the higher realms of heaven. So, when we celebrate Christmas, it's right there at the God's gate, um, in the darkest time of the year, where we celebrate Christmas, or pagans celebrate Yule. It's been a sacred tradition, and it's considered the gate of the gods. And if you are born, uh, if you're lucky enough to be a Capricorn, you have that gift of the gods, that, to be human and to achieve and to get to higher ground. You have that ambition, and Saturn is your ruling planet. So, and it's karma. There's karma on Capricorn, and a lot of learning how to take what is imaginary from Neptune Pisces and bringing it down into reality. And because we are going through so many changes, as Uranus leaves Aries, moves into Taurus, things get more shaky. You can see that structure, and you help put it back together to create that new, fresh, down to earth view of life. All right, and it's very connected sensually. You are a very sensual sign. And what Spirit and the Goddess is telling you is to get back in touch with your sensuality, whether that is with a partner through sex, or some type of love making, some sort of pleasure. This is where you need to focus, because you need to release a lot of this heavy energy that you've been carrying. And also, with the help of Pluto being in Capricorn, that will help you get in touch with those underlying issues of repressed or suppressed sexuality. All right? So it's time to get laid, Capricorn. All right, servant is your attribute for April, Capricorn. And delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. And then in touch with sensuality, all right? Remember, everything happens for a reason. It's part of a bigger plan. It's part of a bigger picture. And you are right now just seeing the pieces of the puzzle, but you don't really know yet what it is. But it's saying, be a service. You must be a master in order to be a servant. So Spirit is saying you have mastered something, and you need to service love, service someone else, and share that love with someone else. All right? Patience, my dear Capricorn, and planning. Thinking of those ideas to restructure systems is what you need to do right now. We need to be having a plan to move forward. How do we get these issues in our media and in our politics and all of this? How do we make it better for our future? How do we keep moving uphill instead of going downhill? Where is the safe place to put my feet? You are being forced to, you're being stuck. You're being frozen. You're not allowed to move forward. You have to halt. This process is slow. It is a slow process. So this is why Spirit is saying, there is a bigger plan in play. Focus on love and focus on service of love. How can I serve you better today? How can I serve you today? And be a servant to yourself. Love self first, you know. All right. Six of Pentacles. All right. So giving and sharing, you know, giving and sharing, but being frozen, you know. You are trying to give a little bit of what you got and to keep moving and teach. You know, you are a great teacher of wisdom and sharing that wisdom with young people, with anyone that you can. And you would like to do more, but you feel really tied down and frozen. So it's going to take a minute for you to fall and find your footing this month in April. All right. Chakra, crown chakra. So this is a great time to focus on your crown chakra, whether it is through meditation, higher thought forms, getting higher in the spiritual world so that you can have a spiritual understanding, a holistic view of all these things moving on in your life and the life around us. Know that this is coming to an end so that something better can begin for you, Capricorn. All right, there's going to be a new beginning for you in love, and it's going to be about love that's moving forward. And this is a very spiritual connection about this. All right, so you're not meant. You still have some stuff to do. You still have where you're at right now. You can't move beyond this point because there is a blessing coming your way. And it has to do with love and relationships. Okay, so look for that this month. Even though that things are still slow moving, rejoice in what you have, not what you're missing. And if you feel stuck, rejoice in the love that is there to serve you, and you are there to serve it. All right, I hope you have a blessed and beautiful one, Capricorn, and I'll see you next month. If you like the video you just watched, please subscribe, like, please comment, and click that bell button so you can be notified every time that I produce a video. Also, visit me at Psychic Lanna on Facebook. You can also join my group called The Golden Ray, where I give free readings whenever I can. Also, you can find me on Patreon at Psychic Lanna. $2 a month gets you into the door. So I will look for you there. Thank you for all your love and support.